Hey everybody, welcome back to the Flip class. Today we're going to talk about, math, okay? But first of all, I've got to keep a watch out for my DOG. He's been trying to sneak up on me recently, and I have no idea where he is. In fact, it'd be pretty scary if he did show up. He's a little mad at me. Okay, welcome back to the Flip class. Today we're going to talk about inequalities. And you can see in your books on page 718, you can see this very chart. Okay, an inequality, it says, is a statement that two quantities are not equal. Quantities are compared by using one of the following symbols, and we know what those symbols are: less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, or not equal. Okay, an inequality may contain a variable, as in x is greater than 3. A solution of an inequality is any value of the variable that makes the statement true. So, let's take a look, expand this out a little bit, at what they have. They have x is 0. 0 is less than 3. Is that a solution? No. 0 is not greater than 3, we know that, so 0 is not a solution. If x was 3, x is greater than 3. Is 3 greater than 3? No. 3 is not greater than 3. 3 is 3, of course, so 3 is not a solution. 4.5. Well, 4.5 is greater than 3, so yes, 4.5 would be a solution. It wouldn't be the only solution, as you can see. What about 12? 12 could be a solution as well. It is a solution. 12 is greater than 3, so 12 is a solution. Okay, if we wanted to chart inequalities on a number line, there's a couple of important things. First of all, this says W is less than or equal to. When you have that line underneath, that means or equal to. W is less than or equal to 4. So, if I asked you to shade that in, you would start with 4, and you would make sure, and I'm trying to make it real obvious, you would make sure that that is all the way shaded in. Okay, because 4, if you put 4 here, 4 is less than or equal to, 4 is equal to 4, so it works. By having that fully filled in circle, the solid circle shows that 4 is one of the solutions. And then you would just go down the line, because all of these would work. 1 is less than or equal to 4, well, it's less than, so yes. Negative 3 is less than 4 or equal to 4. It's not equal, but it is less than, so that would work. So you have your solid line, and then you're showing that everything to the left, and then continuously, are solutions to this. Okay, I'll give you the flip example. Z is greater than negative 2. It's not greater than or equal to negative 2. So you still start with negative 2, and you make it really obvious when you draw these. It's an open circle, or an empty circle. It's not filled in. That shows that negative 2 is not a solution. I couldn't put negative 2 in place of z and make it be true, because negative 2 is not greater than negative 2. Now, this time, since we're saying that z is greater than, everything greater than would go to the right on our number line. Obviously, greater than, you go to the right on the number line. Okay? So if it's an open circle like this, if it's an empty circle, that means that 2 is not a solution. Or excuse me, negative 2 is not a solution. Sometimes you'll see inequalities that have multiple steps, in this case 2 steps. So we have 5x plus 7 is less than or equal to 62. Well, we need to solve, and we want to make sure that we get x by itself, just like we always do when we have multiple step problems. We're going to subtract 7, subtract 7. So, and I'm going to write up top just because I don't have a lot of room on the screen. So then we end up with 5x is less than or equal to 55. Now we've got to get that 5 out of there. So it's multiplication, so we're going to divide to cancel that out. Divide over here, and we end up with x is less than or equal to 11. Okay, so obviously this number line doesn't go to 11, but we would go up to 11. It would be a solid circle, and then we would come down, because it's everything that is less than x, and we would continue on and on. Okay, so 11 would be included because it says we're equal to. Okay, that's all I have for you for right now, but I do want to give you a problem to work on. X plus 3 divided by 5 is less than or greater than 6. Okay, so solve this one. Go ahead and write your own number line, chart it, bring it, we'll check it out, we'll check it tomorrow. Remember, I'll give you a hint. If you're wanting to undo division, you use multiplication. If you're wanting to undo multiplication, you use division. If you're wanting to undo addition or subtraction, you do the opposite. Okay, can't wait to see you then. We'll get started, we'll get working. All right, see you then.